off in week 2.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check mega. Ready?
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ritter now on second down. Got an open man. It's Schwartz.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ritter off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 52. Black clock. Go red.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Hey, red. Fight 60. Trail green. Ready, ready.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3 and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Third and 4.
Drill, 52 spew, yellow.
Ritter now. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
This is taken at about the 14. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 58 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
In motion left, Godwin. Here's Jacobs.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And it's caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They throw it out right complete.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Going play action, Ritter.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll be no third and long.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
On play action, here's Ritter.
Oh, there is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
Here is third down and 4.
They'll set up a throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now.
Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Ritter back to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the set, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Here's Ritter.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to put...
Touchdown, Washington. Anthony Schwartz.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with this.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, they'll build the ground attack.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ritter to throw it.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed get it done.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, check that. Street.
Throw left side there, Schwartz with it.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Willis is thrown into the hands of McLaurin.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to the air with Willis.
Pass incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
The shotgun snap to Willis. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
They're on the 11-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He's going to look deep down the field.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the 2nd half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Derek Forrest on the coverage.
And this is caught by Evans. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught. Touchdown! Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. center right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 14, first down, Commanders.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
Ready up. Check, Panther. Hey, smash. Ready.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, it's Willis.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And it's taken in at the 9.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Unable to corral him. He fights through. There he goes, left side. And all the way to the opposite 45.
73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Well, they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he couldn't quite get there. It's that time to push him up first and goal. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Jacobs is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Commanders.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington.
Jamison Williams,
83 yards.
and the Commanders get a bit closer.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
The score, Buccaneers 32, Commanders 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Palmer going to go in motion left. On second down, Jacobs. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
They go with Jacobs.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Viking 18. Steady.
Willis now off of play action. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Willis now off play action.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Willis on the option to the right.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 22. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Here's Willis.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Reed. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.